Uh-oh, looks like we got a 4v5. Sorry about that, sorry about that. Looks like, yeah, we got a 4v5 here. So we got R3sin Mafia on Volk. On Quarantine, this is map 1. In the finals, R3sin Mafia versus the Fringe Ninjas, which they are pushing out here from the northeast towards that middle building objective. Looks like might
downstairs objective.
Something here.
Downstairs objective behind the rubble.
Okay, so he's been called out. Got Craft Atomic up here. Traded with Matt. Coming up along with Ranger. That seems like they're moving pretty solid. Looks like we got one in the north as well. Looks like Ranger is looking right at Dubsham here. Can't quite see him. We got smokes coming out from Wicca and Matt. Wicca is the team leader. Ranger picks up Dub. Got Wicca and Croc coming in here. Looks like Croc is actually inside here. Grenade goes out. Gets Wicca with the grenade. Let's see, we've got Sri Lankan. Picking up slides, great. We got Craft Atomic moving up here from hospital. He is coming over. Matt picks him up. Dubsham is coming in. He gets picked up by Ranger. And they have secure control of this uplink objective. Looking for spawns. They're watching. Let's see. There can't be much time left on the clock.
Resible.
Where are you at?
He gets Ranger up. Looks like they are pushing out here, but there's not a lot of time left on the clock. And there you have it. Fringe Ninjas, the home team, score first. So let's see, we've got the Fringe Ninjas versus R3sin Mafia for the finals. And our first map is Quarantine. The Fringe Ninjas scored 1 point so far. Pretty aggressive job for their Marsoc push. They're going to be flipping sides, going to Volk. The Fringe Ninjas banned Abandon, so they didn't want to play that map, as well as R3sin Mafia banned Downfall. So, the winner of this match goes into the championship played tomorrow. So, make sure you tune in for that. I'm gonna see, actually. We still have a 4v5. We might have a timeout here called, which is fine for me. I forgot to post the link, but hopefully everybody's following, and if you haven't followed, please do. Go over into the Discord and make sure people know that we are live. There we go. Okay. Looks like we are starting round 2, still 4v5. So for R3sin Mafia, we got Dubsham, Craft Atomic, Croc, Slice the Great, 69. For Fringe Ninjas, we have Wicca, Ranger, Sri Lankan, Llewellyn, and Texas Mad Matt. So we are switching sides now. We are going to have the Fringe Ninjas pushing out to defend their uplink. And we're going to have R3sin Mafia with the same spawn coming across here. Looks like we got Dubsham as the team leader. So they're going to be able to spawn in on him. Let's see how they spread out. Okay, we got one going north. 3 3-1 push with only 4, so this is going to be difficult for them. So that's 4. Fringe Ninjas definitely have the advantage there. Dubsham is definitely spotted out, but Sly the Great picks up Lou after he spotted him, even though Wicca, Croc. Let's see, we got Craftomic Matt up on top of AC roof here. He's probably going to look down here in a second. With hearing all this gunfire, he might peek his head. Oh, grenade? Flash. He wanted to get that flash. Slow Marsock down. Oh, Matt did peek it. But Slides the Great picks him up. So Craftomic gets picked up by Wicca there. Had to be spotted. Yep, definitely spotted. Wicca's on top of Hospital. Aware Ranger is also definitely aware of this position here. We're going to see who can pick him up. Oh, Lou rotated. Is that? No. Where is... I don't know where he got killed from. Maybe... Or maybe it was a trade. So now we got a center push coming in here from R3sin Mafia. Remember, Dub is the team lead, so they can spawn in right on him. Got a smoke coming out so they can come out here without being shot.
I got one.
Matt's looking, Sri Lankan's looking. Oh, repositioned the smoke. That is probably not wise. Yeah, Matt picked him up. Croc is now... Oh, did the smoke fall down? Maybe the smoke rolled down and they threw another one over. That's maybe what happened. I'm not sure. So... Wicca picks up Craft. Looks like we got one cross over here. Croc goes down by Lou Eller. So, we've still got one pushing through Hospital over here. Wicca is aware of his position and picks him up.
He's dead, he's dead.
So now we're going to have R3sin Mafia come out. Dubsham's the team leads. They can spawn in on him.
Alright, they're covering the crater hole.
Oh, somebody
I think one's
took shots there.
one's pushed up like on the other side of AC roof.
Yep. Let's see, we might see some action from Matt. Nope. Oh, Wicca picked up Dub from top of Hospital over there. He got refragged.
Cleared hospital.
So they cleared Hospital. Yep. Good comms there. And Matt is now peeking at his Croc, but Croc was able to pick him up. And now we got Lou. Oh, where's he? Oh, he's on the other side of AC there. Craftomic's coming up on top of AC here. Still have 8.5 minutes to go. Lots of time. I haven't been counting tickets though. So, oh, Craft is gonna rotate down, and Lou is gonna pick him up. They're so quiet. Welcome to the chat, JJ. Okay, we got smokes coming out. Matt's gonna peek his head around here. Maybe pick up Slide the Great on top of AC. Lou is rotating. He hears him. He might... Yep, Matt did peek out here and picked him up from his angle over here. So we've got them going center now. Craftomic and Dubsham are pushing through the center. Croc spawns in. Up. Oh, definitely saw Lou there. Position called out for sure. Look at all those lasers. But Wicca is also peeking in from... But Dub picks him up. He goes down by Ranger, and Craftomic picks up Ranger. It's just kill, refrag, kill, refrag, refrag, refrag. It's just amazing. All right, Craftomic is pushing up here. Oh, he got picked up by Matt. Peek down through. R3sin Mafia spawned back here. Well, they only have 4, so they're gonna have more lives with only 4 of them. There's still 25 tickets, but Fringe Ninja's doing a very good job to hold this. I don't believe they've crossed this road. I don't think they've gotten closer than this road. And right as I say that, he crosses this road and gets right in here. Matt hears him. He's ready for him, and he picks up Matt. Ranger hears that. He's coming in now. Oh, so does Lou. Lou heard it, and he came in, picked him up.
I did. I did.
All right. So looks like Craftomic, the team leader's pushing there. Dubsham's the team lead. He's pushing up middle road here.
Second story, OBJ.
Called out. Who's moving up? Craftomic picks up Wicca on top of hospital. They are definitely aware of that hospital position.
I am.
Matt picks up Croc. He's got a pretty good position. I don't think he's got killed. He might have. Oh, Lou picks up Craftomic here.
-2.
Or no, Matt actually got that kill.
One north roof, one center.
Fighting each other for kills. Dub Shem's here ready to move in. Probably waiting for his team to spawn in on him. This is a good position to hold here. Bring your team in. Yep. Kind of stay behind that wall. They can kind of get in here and throw some smokes and kind of all cover in. Here we go. We're going to have a good push. Just under 6 minutes here to go. They're going to have a good push. Let's see what happens here. This should be good. Waiting for that smoke. Oh, no. More smoke's coming out. Looks like Matt and Wicca are coming in here from an angled position that's going to be hard. Oh, I thought sliding trade was going to look at that. There was a trade.
All right, let's get some smoke. Let's go.
Defensive smokes coming out. They're blocking the Marsoc. Lou gets to take, a double from Wicca. Croc, Wicca's aware of his position. Matt is now on top of AC Roof up there. He's got a flash coming out. Don't know if that hit. Dub Shem is calling out. They're low on tickets. He is hoping to get a res.
Stay down for a second. All right, go for it, dude. Get some smoke on it. Get
Picks
a res.
up
Let's go.
Wicca. Here we go. They're gonna.
White car shooting from white car.
And Matt picked up Croc when he was probably going for that res. Yep, he called out white car, which is actually
North side of OPJ.
here where Matt wasn't, but he was here, I suppose, from his angle. It's about the same, but position was pretty close to being called out correctly. Yep, now we called it out right. AC. So this might be their last ticket. It's looking like Fringe Ninjas are going to take this first map. Let's see. Let's follow him here. Four v 5s are so hard, though. 4v5, it's tough. Let's see. He's gonna go for this res. Throw a smoke and go for the res. Go. Smoke. Come on. You want to throw smoke here. Get that clear res. Yeah, it's got to be the last ticket. I'm not sure. He's going to rotate back. Oh. I was definitely not expecting him to come here. And Ranger picks him up. So, Fringe Ninjas take map 1, 2-0. Wow. That was a quick one. Fringe Ninjas dominating there. Dominating. Yeah, really, really good. Not much else I can say about that. Okay, we are going to have another match today. I will be casting it. I might miss the beginning of it, but if this keeps going as fast as it is, I won't miss the beginning of that one. It might be at 2 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Eastern, sounds like, for our match with Rome and Task Force, the other two teams that are up for the championship, which will be played tomorrow. So now I'm guessing they're coming up with map 2. Yeah, they are in the lobby right now deciding on a map selection. So this would be Resin Mafia's map selection. Quarantine was picked by the Fringe Ninjas, along with their band of Abandoned and Downfall. So looks like, okay, map 2 has been decided. It's going to be Turbine. So I'm just getting set up here. Wow, that map one was quick though. Where is our objective? Oh, okay, got a little bit different objective. Alright, just talking to myself. Hopefully we'll have a co-caster. Again, I enjoy co-casters. Makes my life a lot easier, and you guys probably enjoy it as well, but until then, I will do my best solo today to cover. Okay, uplink is not here either. I do like this new map. The uplink. Where is the up? Oh, it's in that room. I know where it is. Hold on, let me switch over so you guys can at least follow me in confusion. It's gonna be where? Sorry, I'm just all mixed up. Should be in this room, maybe? This is the last place I don't think I have it checked. Nope. Not here either. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, uplink is here. So Craftomic picks up Mithril Marauder. So there's a substitution. There's the uplink. How did I not see that? I had to have gone by this thing like 50 times.
You good, you good.
Alright, they're coming through the tunnels. We got this. Yep.
It's underneath there. It's like Matt's called out their position. Ranger picks up Craft. He was coming up there. Sorry. Oh, we got smokes out. The sham here. It's picked up by Lou. It's 2, 3. There's oh, on the other side. Okay, okay. I still need a camera over. Oh, Mithril picks up Craftomic. So yeah, we did have a substitution. I didn't even realize that. Mithril Marauder came in for Sri Lankan. And R3sin Mafia is still only 4. So this is definitely going to be difficult for them, but they need to take this map if they want to stay in this. Wow, such a long angle. Dubsham and Craftomic are underneath, along with Croc. They're all underneath. They should be coming up here. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Lou picks up Craftomic. Yeah, Lou has such a long angle there. Croc picks up Ranger and scaffolding. Oh, they are going for cap here with smokes out on the uplink. Matt's watching the angle there. They Dubsham pushing Mithril with the flank coming in from behind. They can't get it. From behind, picks up 1. Is he gonna come around the corner? Picks up 2. Picks up 3.
That's everybody every day. They're all dead.
Oof. Wow. They weren't all dead. Wicca came in and cleaned up the last one. Wow. With the flank. Great job there. That was a quick, I think in like 2 seconds the entire team was taken out. And they were all on OBJ. Might need to use some flashes maybe next time. Coming in through that smoke. So, R3sin Mafia. Oh, Wicca picks Craft.
Say that.
Down the single. But Matt picks up Dub. Such long angles here. With the smoke coming out, that's going to allow Croc to move up here. Lots of smoke. Croc shooting at Lou. picks up loot from that long angle.
-1.
Craftomic's moving in from underneath.
I'm coming.
Here they come. Smoke's coming out again. They're gonna go for this push again on uplink. Let's see what we can see. They're all gonna peek out here. We got Ranger up above, hand picked up Dub Sham. Croc is trying to refrag him. Ranger picks up Croc. Craftomic picks up Missile Marauder. Wicca comes in and cleans that one off. I didn't even. Craftomic was still up. Looks like he traded with Wicca. Ranger's coming in to res him. Looks like he did that. Looks like they're Ranger's getting a little bit more aggressive, maybe moving on. No, I think that was just Wicca coming in to make sure they were all finished off.
No, that's me. That's me.
That wasn't me. Kill greedy.
That wasn't me.
Goddamn. Sorry, the G36 threw me off a little.
Okay, they're down below. They really like coming up through this doorway here. So, oh,
Alright, I got him. Come on.
here we go.
Oh, I'm flashed.
Smokes again. Shit comes out, picks up Ranger. Looks like Lou's just laying suppressive fire down, hits Craft, but Wicca finishes them there. Dubsham got underneath and behind him. Matt is going to pick him up.
Oh my god, -1 team leader.
We got Lies the Great sneaking in here. Matt's going to pick him up.
Okay, you got him.
Fringe Ninjas are doing a really good job holding this objective here. It's very difficult, 4v5.
Dude, you popped around, I heard footsteps and I just shot.
Whew. 4v5, yeah. So the Fringe Ninjas get the win there, and that brings us to a 1-0 here for R3sin Mafia. I don't know if they couldn't get another player. I know that you're not allowed to use reservists in the finals. So maybe they didn't, maybe they had a scheduling issue. Not sure. That's tough, man. 4v5. I mean, I've seen it. You guys have with me watching the cast, but yeah, it's definitely tough, but maybe R3sin Mafia will do better on Volk. We're going to be switching sides, so maybe that's where they're going to stand out. They really liked coming in from underneath and smoking straight to the objective there. Okay. Here we go. We got R3sin Mafia now. Switching sides. They are on Volk defending. We'll see how well they can cover this objective with a 4v5.
But it's kind of common.
A long angle.
That's
Let's
weird.
see. If anyone gets picked
All right,
up,
I'm
this
gonna
is
go hold
usually
that
where
one.
we're
Let's go
going to
hold
see action right out the gate.
All right.
Nope. Is he going to watch that? Nope. Nobody watching this angle? Oh, Croc is from up. Oh, no, he's not. I don't even know if anyone from Fringe Ninjas is going to cross it. Doesn't look like it. They're coming in from underneath. Lou is actually behind. Oh, but he gets picked up by Rangers. They got smokes all over the place. Lou's got the code coming out. Craftomic is actually underneath. He is going to be coming up here. Looks like he's going to come from behind Ranger.
I just walk in front of someone.
Craftomic picks up Ranger. Gets the double. Also Lou. Matt comes in and picks him up.
Where are you? Where are you? Oh,
Wicca
where are you?
is the team leader.
Okay.
Oh, they're respawning in now.
Bad map for
But
two.
Sham is coming. I believe he's. Oh no, there's no team leader on both. Throwing a grenade. Sham picked up 2. Gets Gets taken down by Matt. Finished off by Mythical Marauder. We got Croc from this long angle here, trying to clear out the above area. Ranger takes him out. Matt takes out Craft Tomic. Sly gets Mithril. Where is Mithril?
GG guys. Alright, GG's guys. That's our way to finals now.
GG's.
That was difficult. These divisions are...
Congratulations.
There is the Fringe Ninjas. Winning map 2 as well. Oh, I don't know what deal is. Fix that. So, it looks like the Fringe Ninjas took this quick. We might be having a map 3 here of Snow Peak. Let's see if we're going into this. Looks like they're loading in. I think they're going to play this out. That appears to be the situation anyways. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're doing map 3 here. I gotta get team names. Let's see, we got... Why not? More action for everybody, right? Okay. Oh, and it's gonna be another 4v5. I'm not ready to
Your lunch
switch
break?
over.
Do it on your lunch break, Matt?
You still have 30 minutes on my lunch break.
Guys, I'll go this left side. I'll seal up your left side valley, and so you guys shouldn't have to worry
Okay,
about
so
them.
we got Fringe Ninjas
Okay.
on Marsoc. They are going to be pushing to this uplink objective right here. And of course, Volk is going to be spawning back here.
I did. We'll get fucking
Still,
yelled at
yep,
for
still a
being too
4v5.
insulting the way
Looks
they
like
do that.
Mithril is still playing, so maybe Sri Lankan, I can't even Sri Lankan, played just that first map until maybe Mithril was ready to come in, or they wanted everybody to have a little playing time. Smoke's already coming out here. They are moving in to take this. Flashes, smokes. See Matt peeks through the smoke. He's gonna come around the backside, picked up 2, maybe 3. And Lou and Matt are in here. Ranger is downed. Looks like Croc is going to come back here.
Dang it. I was hitting that. Where's he at?
Code is up. They're going to trade. Lou and Croc traded where Ranger took him down. Ranger's calling, or Lou's calling for a res. Mithril's pushed up here. He's going to maybe try and get them as they're coming across. Yep. Oh, but he goes down. And also spawn over here. I don't see anybody over there though. Looks like they're holding this defensive wise very strong. All 4 watching. You can see the lasers spread out. You can see one spawning in the back. Lou picks him up. This is definitely looking like Fringe Ninjas are going to take this.
That happened last round. I put a new mag in and everything. I got 3 bullets off, and it was like.
And there it is. So, for Snow Peak. That. Oh, I did not want to do that. The scores don't line up perfectly, but exciting one today. That's more lined up. Looks a tad bit better. Welcome, it's Dark Cigarette Guitar. Thanks for stopping in. back into. Yep, still 4v5. This will probably, judging by the way it's going, this will probably be the last match. Unless Resin Mafia can put something up here, but we are switching sides. We've got the Fringe Ninjas pushing out here.
Never mind, I didn't know that.
Looks like we got Ranger kind of doing his own thing, maybe trying to see if he can peek a flank. I'm not exactly sure where those red boundary lines are where they can't cross, if you can actually get in here or not. But okay, we've got a great offensive push here. Exact same thing that the Fringe Ninjas did. Resin Mafia's coming out the exact same thing. We'll see if they can do better. 2 down already. Oof. That team leader hurts. Throw a couple of them up. Let's see. And just like that, the Fringe Ninjas take down Resin Mafia. They lost 1. See, there's 3 different approaches you can make here. You can kind of come through up here and push up from your spawn back here. This is another approach that you can take, coming up here through these Hescos, kind of watching those. And then, of course, the third approach that you can kind of make is through here. So there's defensively, you only have to cover 3 approaches. And Ranger picks up Atomic there. He's probably calling for a res.
Is it me?
I don't know if he's going to turn that kill into more than one.
Y'all get him.
There's a smoke probably coming out to try and get cover. Oh, it's a frag. The flash. Dubsham's going in. Ranger did not get anything there. Dubsham picks him up.
Somebody get him.
I
just killed him.
Blue picks up Dubsham.
I'm ready to do some dumb shit. Is Dub dead now? Goddamn. Oh.
He's using his pistol. Nice shots. Oh, Kraft Tommy picks up Myth from behind there.
-1 on the right side tunnel.
Yeah, there's 2 different spots on the tunnel I think you can come out from. Do that horseshoe there. He's gonna push up here. Oh, shots on him. Picked up Blue, but Wicca gets the refrag, and Dubsham refrags Wicca as they're approaching. Flash coming out by Matt. Might have got him. I think Dubsham. He's ducked down low, but I don't. Maybe he didn't get Kraft.
You know the code? Yep.
Another flash coming out by Ranger. That should have got both of them. Yep, they both ducked down. Oh, maybe not Dub. Mitchell's going to peek around the corner here. Sees Dub. They trade. Kraft Tomic is in here all by himself. Here we go. The code is out. Lou's coming in with the flash. I must have hit Kraft Tomic because he's just ducking low. I'm guessing he was flashed there. Now Lou is going to come in. Let's see if he can get this code. Yeah. Resin Mafia doesn't have anyone here to stop him right now.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Sure.
What the heck? It
We're
stopped.
good.
Doing it again.
I got 3 of them here. I'll check.
Okay,
Okay, they disarmed it. How many volks does it take
There's one
to
going to the right. He's headed to the right tunnel. Headed to the right tunnel.
disarm the other? Depends on what volks you got. All right. Tommy got it. Taken down there. There's a Mafia might be running low on tickets. Drop the gun. What's going on? Atomic is still down. And we got a push coming through the tunnels by Dubsham. I'm guessing they're... Oh no, they're not out of tickets because they're all up and Craftomic is waiting for a res. But he is easily to be killed there.
One guy in the Hesco.
Welcome, Darth Vader Mall.
Got one guy.
Welcome in.
Got the hill guy. There's still one guy in the Hescos.
He's going for the res. He's gonna, oh,
to the
yep,
B
nice
side.
and low. Yeah, the bodies don't always line up in this game. You gotta syringe them. Get down on your floor, crawl. Hopefully it's clean. Oh, nice. Double there. Matt still saw him, picked him up. Oof, and all of R3sin Mafia goes down. And 5v4 is so hard to play against. It's just really brutal. Really brutal. Looking like Fringe Ninjas are going to hold this with just 5.5 minutes left.
Left or center somewhere. Yeah, that sounded like Glacier Hescos.
Which don't go anywhere. Because in 20 minutes we have another match coming up. So I might, if I should end the stream or not, just keep the stream going. Maybe I'll keep it going. My highlight reel's longer than 20 minutes.
You're down.
9062224. Yeah.
It's looking like Fringe Ninjas here will be going into the championship, played tomorrow for season 1. And I also want to mention that the VRSL is 1 year old today. It's our birthday.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
Happy birthday. I'm not singing the song, sorry.
single player doesn't work.
But yeah, it's just getting like maybe Craftomic's the last one up here. Looking down on those Hescos. I'm guessing this is probably the end of it. But we got another match starting here in a couple minutes. We'll be watching Task Force take on Rome. And the winner of that one will go on to play the Fringe Ninjas tomorrow in the Season 1 Championship for the VRSL Assault League. We're just going to ride along with Craftomic here to finish this one out. Flash coming out. Nope, that was a frag. I was wrong. He's aware of Wicca's position. Even though you can't see him there. We can see the bodies through the casting along with the names. All right. So there we go. Fringe Ninjas versus R3sin Mafia. It looks like the Fringe Ninjas will be going into the finals tomorrow to play for Season 1 champions. Congrats. Very well played. Kind of disappointing it was 5v4 the whole time. I would have really liked to have seen a 5v5. I think it would have been much better. Definitely much better played. But it is what it is. So, looks like the Fringe Ninjas will be moving on to tomorrow. Coming up here in, I just want to confirm, yep, 15 minutes from now, well, top of the hour, I'm on a 5-minute delay. So, probably 5 after, we'll be starting Rome versus Task Force. The other two teams left to face off in the finals today. For yeah. But yeah, be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Rome versus Task Force. These teams are going to be great. This we got another match starting here. So, looks like the Fringe Ninjas have moved into the championship, beating out R3sin Mafia. Now, we have Task Force playing Rome. The winner of this will be playing the Fringe Ninjas in the championships. So, for Task Force, they have the bands are hilarious, actually, from the last match, because I don't know if you noticed this. Maybe you didn't, maybe you do. But I didn't have to change them. The home team Task Force band abandoned, just like the Fringe Ninjas did when they were home. And then now we've got the away team Rome, who is banning Downfall, just like R3sin Mafia banned Downfall in the match prior to. So luckily for me, I didn't have to change any of that stuff up. But for map 1, we are going to be playing Turbine. So I predict the Task Force will take map 1. I've been wrong before. Not often. But I have been wrong before. But my prediction is that Task Force is going to take map 1. Where we go from there, nobody knows. But so, friendly reminder, tomorrow we are going to have the championship teams playing for season 1 of the VRSL, which is exactly 1 year old today. It is birthday time, baby. 1 year. So yeah, what'd you get me? I'm just kidding. I'm not singing the song, I already said that. Yeah, tomorrow. The finals, I'm not sure what time it'll be. Best place to get all of that information is in our Discord. There was 2 new teams that just formed yesterday. Yeah, 2 new teams yesterday. So if you're looking to join a team, you know, you want to be a reservist, try out for a team, see how you guys mesh together. You know, that's a great place to do it as well. We also have the VRSL YouTube and TikTok. TikTok, not Tic Tacs. Those are for your mouth. But yeah, I'll put the links in the chat. Always looking for more casters, and I know there's other leadership positions available that you can apply for, as well as new teams. There's new people joining in the Discord every day. You know, set up scrims with other teams, join a new team, trade teams, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the Discord, so you want to make sure you check that out, as well as the other social media links. We'll be starting shortly here. It looks like we are just waiting for one final player from Rome. But so far for Task Force, let's see, we've got Soap, who Asian Beast, Squirrel, Jester, and Neil coming in for Task Force. So for Rome, got Varric, Scope, Captain Soda, Ree. Not sure who their 5th is going to be. I mean, it's always possible too that people could sub in, like Mithril subbed in for Sri Lankan last. He came in on map 2 out of the 3 maps they played for the Fringe Ninjas. So let's see. Oh, I got a message here from Rome. What is this? Yo, is there a time where we have to start? He's typing. I'm gonna wait to respond. But I'm letting you guys in on my DMs. Let's see. No, he doesn't know what. Is there a time we have to start? I don't know the rules. I know, like, for the finals, there's separate rules that we don't have like regular season rules. Like I know like you can't use reservists or anything like that. I'll send him a message. I think the time needs to be agreed on by both teams here. I don't know what else to say. If someone's in the chat, even if it's 5 minutes later, who knows how long we're going to be sitting here waiting to start. I might have to go back to my highlight reel. Yep, we are still waiting for one, and it looks like... Might switch back to that just for now. Let's see here. I'm just gonna say I don't know the rules on that. Yeah, I'm just a caster, man. I'm here hanging out, having a drink, good old times. I don't know all the technical rules for this and that, although I know they did do away with customs for the finals because of there was problems with spawn killing. None of the custom maps have the I don't really see it with the casting overlays, but there's like boundaries that you can't go into, and if you go into it, you'll die if you stay there for too long. Have to kind of turn around and head back into your side of play. Keeps people from trying to get into spawn killing and just camping people and stuff. So, but it looks like Rome must be having a problem. Rome had a drop, so now we're waiting for 2 again. They haven't told me there's a different time yet, and all of Task Force is sitting here saying, we are ready, we've warmed up, we've put our time in, we are ready to win this, and it's their map too. Like I said, you know, Turbine is Task Force map. I've said it time and time again. Oh, nope, we got another one back from Rome. No one knew, just re-entered, so we're still waiting on one from them. I'm not sure if they're having issues or what. Oh, now I got another message from Task Force. What is this? We're waiting on Rome. Yep. So looks like Task Force is ready to go. Rome's holding up the show. Rome wasn't built in a day, I guess. Well, I'll give it here another minute. Yeah, the chat. Yep, Fringe Ninjas. They, oh, I got a message. What is this? Another message. Oh, well, yeah, obviously, you know, I've given up. Actually, I can cover it. I got something I can do. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Let's get rid of map. I can... Oh, wait, we're starting? 4v5 here? Maybe? Like we are starting with a 4v5, so Rome is going to be on Volk. They are going to be defending. I've seen this objective today, I swear.
Steve is a terrible person.
Oh,
That after hours really.
so it's Steve's problem. Okay, Steve's the one that they're waiting on.
Trapping. I'm down. They're right down
The
the hallway.
terrible Steve. Oh, 2 dropped in the hallway there. that out. Just laying down fire. Oh, scope from underneath. Is that Asian Beast? Yeah, Asian Beast. And it looks like they're getting in here. Asian Beast is in here. Soap coming up the backside. They've already planted. Wow, this is fast. Now, we've got Rome coming in to counter. Looks like Squirrel picked up Soda there. Long angle to watch. Varix is going to check that same angle. Jester picks him up. Ree's pushing up here onto the catwalk, peeking above. Doesn't see anything. More smoke's coming out. Ree's right above Asian Beast. Saw him, takes him out. Ree picks up Neil. And confirms Asian Beast. Jester comes out laying down fire. Ree is still, and Jester picks up Ree. Captain Soda saw Jester? Yeah. Oh, maybe it was just firing through the smoke. Flash coming out on Soda. Jester picks up Soda through the smoke. And wow, it's looking like round one is going to Task Force here. Well, I did kind of say that might happen. So, all right, Task Force taking 1 point on Turbine for round one, and I did predict them to go. It looks like Matt says no rules on time to start apparently. Oh, or Matt's either commenting on me not knowing, or he's just saying that they're not being enforced, or I don't know, one of the other ones. Who knows? So, sounds like from little I heard in on Rome, Steve is the one that they were waiting for, and who knows? He might be hungover from the day before or something. They're saying something about late night playing, so he must have been up late last night. But it looks like Task Force is now their job on Volk to push in here. And
Yeah, okay, we'll do.
they're now watching down this long angle. Looks like Soap kind of moved up there, just pre-fired it. Now we got Jester getting picked up. Neil's going to also peek that refrag Soda. Ree comes around to refrag Neil, and he is going to rotate to the other side here where we've got Asian Beast in the corner. Are we going to pop out here? Soap picking up Scope. I didn't even see that. Asian Beast on Ree. Oh, Ree came out the tunnel. Yeah, didn't even see. Ree was going for the cap. Asian Beasts rotated around to more. It's like, yeah, they're all sitting there. Captain Soda's the team lead. Down there, Soda picks up Jester. And it looks like now Neil's coming to refrag. He gets Scope behind Soda. Soda's going to peek it, and he's going to pick up Asian Beast. Neil's going to come around and peek it, and he missed Soda. Soda's got smokes coming out, and he's going to rotate and pick up Neil on the other side here.
Read on everything.
Reed is going to maybe come through the smoke. I don't see anybody watching that angle, but a flash. Ree hasn't come through yet. Scope gets picked up by Squirrel on the nice angle they're watching. Ree has now moved in behind the uplink. Can't enter the code from there, but Varix is also covering this cross angle where Squirrel's up top and Jester's up top peeking. Captain Soda's going to come through and try and pick up Squirrel. They spotted each other. Neil is actually underneath going for the flank around the backside. Scope comes out, picks up Soap, picks him up. Ree picks up Soap. Neil now coming in from behind, picks him up with Varix.
Check the right hallways, check the right
Picking up Asian Beast, and Jester threw that? On Neil? I think he fragged his own guy. And Varix got picked up by Soda, and Jester comes through, picks up one, Varix picks up the other one. Wow. And now it looks like Rome is going to push in here. Oh, I thought they were going to go for the cap. It looked like they were going to enter in the code. Yep, Soap is coming around. We got Squirrel coming from underneath, coming back around for a flank. We'll see how that goes. Barracks picks up Asian Beast, which I don't see here. Here we got Squirrel coming out. He is going to go for scope and pick him up before he could get the... Oh, wow.
3 dead.
What a powerful flank there. Picking up 3 of them. Strong angle. Took too long on that code. That code should have came out a lot sooner. A lot sooner. Welcome, Seth Weir, the chat. Squirrel picks up. We got Soap and Asian Beast moving up here. Ah, stupid wall. Very long angles, all the way across the map. Scope picks up Neil.
I'm gonna use our time. We have 8 minutes. We can't just blow through rounds.
Barracks trying to give some team advice. So, yeah. Task force on Volk defending this uplink. It's like they're Soda and Scope, it looks like, are watching this angle here in this hallway. Trying to get all the way down where... Who's that, Neil? Yep. Taking shots back and forth at each other there. Neil and Scope.
Somebody's not spawning in. There's only 3 of us. I was waiting for you.
With Soda.
Stay here. Stay here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 30-second cap. Scope's now pushing that angle up top, and they're still trading fire dumps. I'm waiting for someone to get dropped here. Squirrel picks up Barracks, and now Squirrel's going to push up here, go through. Soda's going to move up. Squirrel's going to peek down, right? Just missed Soda. You might see him here. Oh, he did fire. No, Soda's aware of Squirrel's position. Sees him. Does pick up Re. Soda picks up Squirrel with the refrag. Scope's coming through. Let's look at the other side here. Soda's watching this long hallway angle. Nobody there. Oh, we got Soap coming to check it here. But Soda picks up Soap. Neil picks up Barracks underneath. So they have definitely pushed out aggressively. There was a C4 there, I believe, that got Soda. Scope picks up Jester. They're getting... Task Force is getting a little aggressive here. It is a 5v4. Heard a lot of that today. Yeah, Neil pushes out here, picks up Re. They're all kind of pushed up here. Neil picks up Scope. They're just burning through those tickets. Task Force, all 5 up. What am I doing? There we go. Let's maybe look from this side, see where Task Force... Okay, they're spawning in.
Guys, I'm gonna... Okay, you sit here then. You sit here and spawn.
No, there's no lives left. There's 0.
Okay,
I'm
so this
sitting
is the
here.
last
We need
3.
people.
They are out of tickets.
We need our 5th guy in here. So we need
They
you
almost
to
had this code off too. So good.
and just not spawn here.
Yeah, what about Glad? What about Glad? He said he'll be on at 3.
Oh my god.
Squirrel comes around, picks up Re. Soda going for the refrag, missed it. Gonna rotate back. So now we are down to 2. To 1. Yeah, I called this. This is Task Force map. I'm not sure why they rolled with the 4v5. The other team did that too.
I'm not really pushing up yet.
Sure, so hard as a 4v5. Let's see, we got Soda checking this angle. Because they are...
That Steve confirmed
All of
twice,
Task
and
Force
just
is pushed
doesn't
up. They
say
might have
shit.
even been counting live tickets. You know, I'm used to playing uplink and onward, and we count down the kill counts. I don't know if teams, I guess I'll have to listen in to hear, do they actually count down the 25 tickets? It's possible. So they know exactly how many, that there's only 2 up, and maybe that's why they're all pushed out aggressive. And so Soda's kind of moved back up now. Really watching this angle hard here. Knows There's one here. Oh! Takes down Soap. Oh, gets taken out by Neil. And we've got Varix left. That's it. Last Rome guy. We're going to follow him. So, Varix is going to peek out. Got lots of time, 3 minutes. Can't really see much with the overhead map. You can see all of Task Force. They're just like holding here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And maybe he's just buying time so that they can get a fifth. He's like, I'm gonna make this. He's the last life up. He's gonna make this 2 minutes and 40 seconds last. So hopefully they can get another player in, which they still only have 4. I don't know what he's doing. So it's gonna be really hard to. Soap comes through and gets taken down. That would be my guess, but I would think you could use a timeout. And I don't know if maybe they used the timeout. Maybe that's why it took a while to start. I'm not sure. I am not inside the tent with these guys talking, but Jester gets spotted out by Varix. He's determined to run out of ammo. That's what I think is going to happen here. But I suppose he's only got 2 minutes. Technically, he could enter the code in and win this. That would be amazing. For sure. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think this is going to be Task Force map, which is what I thought, even if it was a 5v5, but it's not a 5v5, it's a 4v5. And yeah, I don't know, I think Rome was a little overconfident here. I know they're, one guy they didn't want, or the guy that they wanted to show up didn't show up, and then another guy I overheard was asking about Gladiator. He said he could come on later, so maybe they're trying to buy time. And there it is, Task Force takes that. So, we have Task Force taking Rome 2-0 on Turbine. Their map. We'll see here, I guess, what map 2 will entail. And I'm not sure what time we're going to be streaming. Tomorrow I will be covering tomorrow's championship for Season 1. Which, so far it's looking like it's going to be Task Force and the Fringe Ninjas. But Rome still has time to come back and win the last 2 maps here and go face the Fringe Ninjas. I know Rome versus the Fringe Ninjas, which was a match I covered pretty recently. They both had the same scores, and they pretty much had to play each other to decide who was going to go into the finals, and then who had to go into the like the Rookie Cup. It's like basically like a wild card. Anybody could, any of the teams could enter, and the winner of the wild card got into the finals, and that was Rome. So Task Force was top of their division, as well as R3sin Mafia. So next year there will be no divisions. Different rating system coming out. All that information is available in the Discord. Please follow the channel if you have not, so that way you're made aware of tomorrow when the cast goes live for the championship. You definitely want to be here for that. And I will post the Discord link, as well as the YouTube and the TikTok channels. Links in there. The Discord. 2 new teams joined yesterday. I think there was a new team last week. I don't know. There's people joining the Discord every day. I can't keep up with it. I don't watch any of that stuff. But yeah, if you want to get on a team, reservist, casting, some kind of other position, there's plenty of stuff to do. Join the Discord, find out, get all the information. That's where it's at. Assault is so much fun to watch. Looks like I got a message here in the Discord. What is okay? So Rome has called a timeout. So it looks like Steve finally showed up. Everybody, I don't know if you remember, but Rome was complaining about how bad Steve was because he was the one who was supposed to show up. So I guess, hey, he's only 40 minutes late, right? Everybody likes somebody who's late.
Here, but I'm gonna send it.
Don't get caught.
So we got task force pushing out here, and the map is Snow Peak. In case you haven't figured that out yet, I know you haven't seen this map either yet today. So it's like we got Rome pushing out here. That sounded like a C4, unless that frag went off like right on top of me. And then we got one going through center and one in the caves. Looks like the majority of the group is pushed out here, and I'm guessing Varix is middle. He's team lead, so they can spawn back at him. They can kind of do a little misdirection here. Any of those guys that die can come back right on Varix, and they can kind of do a forward push there. But they're trying to do this great push here. Lots of smokes coming out. Steve's got lots to work to do for his team. He does pick up Asian Beast. They are pushing forward there. Jester picks up Scope, Varix, and Steve coming in here. Oh, and they're going to get one. Are they going to get the other one? Yes. And the other one there. So Squirrel is still up. Varix and Soda aware of his position. Looks like, oh my gosh. Varix is almost, oh yeah, he's got team members spawning in on him. Scope is going to just shoot through the smoke. He doesn't get one. Flash comes out from Neil. Oh, they are just grouped. That is... Ooh, you got to be really careful about your placement there. That was 3 easy tickets. Easy tickets. And wow, Task Force just destroying here. Throwing the smokes out. Getting rid of that. Clearing this thing out. Wow. I really thought Rome was going to... get that cap off. That's the second time today I thought Rome was going to get a cap off, and they didn't, but we are at least playing a 5v5 here. Let's see, where's the push coming from? Okay, looks like they're all coming mid. We got one. There's the team leader, so he's the one to watch with spawns coming in. Neil's position, Varix is watching it, but he's got to be careful about those cross angles he's giving himself up to.
Somebody in tunnel. They have somebody
Yeah,
in
Asian
tunnel,
Beast
left
was
side.
shooting him. Varix is calling out Neil's position, which now Neil's going to peek at the second. Varix doesn't look, and he doesn't see him. Varix is as thin as that tree.
10 lives left.
And Captain Soda's calling out how many lives they have left. Let's make it 9. Well, I suppose it's still 10.
I do.
If they get this res off, which you think Varix would. Oh. Jester picks up Steve. I would have thought that would have been Neil, but where's Jester over here? Long angle there. Great shot from Jester. All the way up.
One straight down the
Right
middle.
there.
Sandbags.
Scope taken out by a Squirrel. It's like Rhea and Varix. Oh, Neil finally gets taken out on his position that they've been waiting for.
He traded up there.
Rhea and Jester are shooting it out. Well, Jester is. Rhea just got down. Laying on his floor.
Thank you.
Wonder if he has a dog. It might be licking his face. There we go. Oh, wow. So picks up Rhea.
I killed the guy long.
Looks like Scope is gonna rotate around with Soda. We're gonna go to that angle. Oh, and Steve's going there. They all are. We're all rotating around. Let's see how this defense by Task Force so far is holding up really good. Rome, great push there. I really thought that they would have Push coming in here. Soda and Scope picking up.
One dead OBJ, one dead OBJ. I'll get that.
Scope got him right behind that Hesco there. We got tunnel push here coming up.
Killed one.
There's one. Jester. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought they were going to go for a push here. Jester picked him up on that side, and Jester picks up Ree. Wow. Jester is holding this whole thing all by himself. Kind of hard to see here. I think Jester gets barracks. That, I don't know.
I think they're all dead.
One's still in the tunnels there, but Asian Beast is going to push him out. Oh, wow, he just scooped around that corner. Team kill. Oh, Jester might have been low on health, been shot a bunch of times, taking out all those people. Let's see here. Defense, where's the offense pushing? Oh, we still got the one in the tunnel over here. Steve is just holding, kind of waiting for his team to move up. They're gonna be all approaching here. Oh, and Scope picks up Soap.
Yeah, everybody group
Nice
up
shot
lakeside
there,
right now.
just
If somebody's up at tunnel,
squeaked up. Neil picks up Scope with a.
he's not dying.
Oh, it's a gun. Right over here. Well, he must have peeked around that corner. Oh, and throws the C4. Neil's sitting right here, watching this angle, looking down here. That's where he got the shot from, was right there. Coming around, peeking this up. Welcome, Jelly, to the chat. I do run a 5-minute delay in case people are watching so they can't cheat and use strategies, but this is the game Onward. We are playing Assault for the VRSL. It is the birthday today, 1 year old. We are in the finals for Season 1. The winner of this goes to play the Fringe Ninjas for the championship. So it's going to be Rome or Task Force that goes against the Fringe Ninjas for the champions of Season 1 tomorrow. Make sure to follow the channel so you know when we go live tomorrow for the championship. The time has not been determined yet. That information is in the Discord. We got smokes coming out. Another cap attempt, I'm guessing here. Ooh, Soda goes down by Squirrel. Scope is going to push up. I was checking those angles. You can see the lasers. The other players don't see the lasers or the player names. I put those on. See, there's no lasers. There's lasers. There's no names. There's names. The names and lasers are there just for us to watch. Rome might be out of tickets. You only get 25 tickets. Rome might be... Yep, there it is. So... Task Force is almost got themselves a spot in the championship. So Task Force wins map 1. Turbine 2-0. Now it is Rome's map pick, and they chose Snow Peak. And Task Force takes the first point. First to 2. And Rome had a drop. So one player dropped. You'll never guess who it was. So we're going to be switching sides here. We are now going to be having Rome on Volk. Task Force is going to go into Marsoc. We'll see how fast and aggressive they get this cap off. If it's anything like Turbine, it's going to be fast. I don't even know. Oh, here we go. Looks like we're starting. So we've got... Yep, same spawns. Volk in the south, heading over to the OBJ. I'll see how they cover it. Do we have Oh, Gladiator's in now. Ooh, it's the boot. They're not showing up on map 1. So, Gladiator's in now. We'll see if Rome can come back. They need every point from this point forward. Well, they at least need the next 2 points on this map to get into the finals. All that work they did last weekend, playing through that wild card rookie cup that they did to get themselves this spot into the finals. Soap is the team leader, so other players on their team can spawn in, which you got to be careful of. We saw last round, Varix was right up on the objective, and they got flanked, and 2 spawned right in and got the kills. Oh, you can see here how the defense is lined up very good. Got 3 of them here right in the Fescos. Looks like we got Asian Beast, like the Asian Beetle mode. He was trying to sneak up, but Scope isn't allowing that. And we've got them, Neil and Squirrel coming in here through the tunnels, approaching it. He's going to pick up Scope. They're going to be exchanging combat here. We got Gladiator coming up around the corner trying to hold them back, but Jester picked up Gladiator. Squirrel and Neil still peeking out here through the tunnels, where it looks like we've got Jester coming up this approach, and wow, what a frag. Taking down Soda there with that frag, and it looks like Varix and Jester trade. Soda is still down, can still make team callouts and be rezzed. Those guys are just holding there, trying to cover
He's coming out of tunnel
the
right now.
uplink. And Soda's giving out their position calls. It looks like we got smokes coming out. Neil's trying to push across here. Looks like Bree picks him up through the smoke. Probably could have saw him there. Need to work on that smoke coverage. Squirrel picks up Gladiator, Asian Beast Scope. Jester's pushed up. Soda's still here giving out calls. Jester should get this code off here. Come on, Jester, get the code out. Looks like Varix is spawning back. Here comes a flash. Probably not far enough to hit him. Squirrel picks up Varix. And the code is out from Jester. So 1 minute on the clock. Task Force will win this if Rome does not disable the uplink within 1 minute. So 8:30, this thing is over with. If Rome cannot get in here. Got Gladiator pushing up here. Getting taken out. Let's see, how well are they holding these Huskos? You got Jester, they're watching the backside. It's like Soda's pushing up here. Takes down Jester. Neil and Soap moving up. Soap is their team lead, so they can spawn in on Soap. Yep, Squirrel just spawned in on Soap. They're running out of time. Rome really needs to push this. Varix gets picked up by Neil. And they got 2 spawn points here for Volk. Ree's going to get taken out here. And Gladiator's going to smoke or flash. Take out 1, but there it is. Task Force taking the 2nd point on map 2. So Task Force, I believe, have now secured their spot in the championship tomorrow versus the Fringe Ninjas. Who will be our Season 1 champs? I do not know. It's going to be a good one. I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, Task Force and the Fringe Ninjas played each other, and I was like, this is like playoff game, man. This could be like the end. When I was casting, I was like, this is going to be such a good match. And, well, sometimes I just know how to call it. Task Force and Fringe Ninjas are going to probably be in the championship together. I don't know all the rules, you know, if something got broke or what. But, yeah, it's looking like Rome left, so I don't believe there's going to be any map 3. But real quick here, I will go. Yeah, there's not going to be any map 3. Task Force have definitely got themselves a place in the championships for tomorrow. So those new people, we got VRSL Assault Discord. Right there you can join if you want to get in on a team, know where the action's at. Join the Discord. 2 new teams just joined yesterday. There's always people joining every day. It's hard to keep up. People being added to teams, tryouts. You can start out as a reservist, maybe play for a couple different teams, see who you jive well with, do some scrims. All that information is in the Discord. Maybe you want to be a caster. Check it all out. It's all there. Please follow so you're aware tomorrow for the championship. Task Force versus the Fringe Ninjas. I'm not sure who's home team or what. That's other people's things, but great job by Task Force. They really had some strong kill counts. Not that that's what was important, but the winner for the championship is going to be team jerseys given out by the VRSL League to the winning team. Different prizes. Each team, the first time that team wins the championship, they will get jerseys. If it's a second team, or if the same team wins again, there'll be different prizes. That'll all be determined later. Make sure to join the Discord to get in on the latest action. Of course, follow us here on Twitch. If you want to watch highlight clips on YouTube or TikTok, that is all available as well. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. For VRSL, it is a very happy 1-year birthday. All I can say is, let's see, there's one thing I skip a case. It's all right. I'll let you guys be, but yeah, make sure you follow. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, there'll be more action, so stay with it.